In this clip, a man catches his girl's homegirl cheating on her man. And his response, you can't hang with her. Here's my question, guys. Do you think it was right for him to say, you can't hang with her no more? Stay all the way to the end because more and more details about the situation just kept coming out as we continue to watch the clip.
Yes. Push play.
What?
I saw Candace last night at Pre-Bay with some other.
What? Her dude?
Another. Like I said, she was in that mind. Arms like this, sipping out of each other cups and some more. I'm like, damn.
My Candace?
Yo, Candace. And she saw me and started trying to cover up her face and hide it. But I'm like, hey, I did this like, ain't my problem, ain't my business. Ain't like you cheating on my brother or best friend or no shit. But damn, that's crazy. Her and that been together that long and she out it. Then she in a public place doing it. Like, that's how you ran across me.
So she really was hugged up?
Yeah.
With another man?
Another man. Your friend.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, you can't hang with her no more, man.
Pause.
What do you think about that? It seemed very obvious that he was leading towards.
Yeah, because he like, yo friend. Yeah, yo friend.
Yo friend. So guys, I want to know, do you think you being the person that caught the other person cheating, that you have an obligation to let people know that they're getting cheated on? I'm curious. I just wondering what people think.
Interesting.
Yeah. What do you think though?
Well, I don't know. All I can say is what I would do.
Okay, that's fine.
So if it were my friend, I would say something to my friend about it. Like, yo, like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, just basically give my stance on it. Like, let them know, like,
that ain't right.
And you should tell your spouse. I'm assuming, well, I don't know if they married because they just said they've been together for a while or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I would be the one to go and like say something to the spouse directly. I don't know. I guess maybe it depends on the relationship you have with the couple or what have you. But I would definitely say something to my friend and be like, you just...
That's foul, dog.
Just out here like that. Like, you know, I would want more detail. Not that would necessarily make a difference because it's still wrong. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, it's like, if you don't want to be with the person anymore, then don't be with them.
I can tell you exactly what I would say. You stupid. That would be my first thing. And not so much because you cheated on them, right? Because that's different than stupid thing. It's not about being stupid. You know, I've heard stories and I do believe that it wouldn't be as difficult as some people may make it out to be to slip and fall on it. You know, that happens, especially with everybody in the workforce like they've been for the last couple of decades. You have people intermingling and stuff like that. Temptation. I just think it's foolish if you're doing that for you to be out in public where people can see you and your whole situation can get messed up. Now, old pimps and old H's used to always be like, you want to do that, you got to do it in another town. You got to go a couple of towns over where don't nobody know you. They was thinking what happens is if the person that you messing with on the side don't know that you already got somebody, it would be bad for you to be in a situation where you like, oh, I can't take you nowhere. Because then they going to start, you know, what is you doing? Why am I teaching y'all how to cheat? Anyway, that's just dumb. But if they know they a side person, they should know that y'all not going nowhere because you're not trying to get caught. Now, I'm still telling y'all how to cheat. I'm not going to tell y'all no more tips because this is stupid. But that's the reason why I was saying it's stupid. It's so easy to get caught like that. That was my first reaction. Stupid.
Let's see what else they say.
No.
Why I can't hang with her no more?
She on some cheating. You a married woman. And you know what I'm saying? Perception is everything.
What got to do with me?
Everything. Birds of the feather flock together,
That's
right?
not true. I'm a grown woman.
You a grown woman that can be, that's enabling another grown woman to feel it's okay to cheat by you hanging around.
I didn't know she was doing that. Second of all,
But now you know.
Okay, but you
and I doubt if you don't know. Every friend tell their girlfriend what they doing with their little scandals and shit.
First of all, we've been friends for 15 years.
Been friends for a lifetime. You can't hang with her no more, Ashley.
What? Stanley.
Ashley, listen. What do it look like you as a married woman walking around the city with a woman who don't respect her union with her husband?
How you know if he respect their union?
Oh, they married. That changes things slightly. I'm not one of those people who believes that you're single until you're married.
Okay.
Technically, yes. But I do believe that if you speak with your words and say that you're with somebody
And you're only with them.
then that's what it is. I believe you are bound by your word regardless of the semantics of
bond.
whether or not you're married and stuff. But yeah, I understand where he coming from. I don't know if I would forbid my wife from like being around her friend of 15 years, but you do have to be concerned about the type of conversations. Does she give you advice about things concerning relationships and stuff like that? Because now it calls everything into question. Y'all, okay. I don't know if you had anything to add.
I think my sentiment still stands what I said initially.
You would
approach
them.
And she's giving more context. She's like, yo, this is one of my peoples for like 15 years. So even more so, I'm be like, yo.
What is you doing?
Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And then she said something just now too. She was like, how you know he not honoring the union? You never know is the point.
They also could have an open marriage.
Yeah. So
there are a lot of
there's a lot of factors. I don't know. I know how I am. Like, not making it okay, but just putting it out there like, yo, like, well, if this is the end, don't do that. Like, because you making yourself look crazy out here. People know that you're married and they see you out here with another guy. Like, just end it. If it's that bad, if things are not what they need to be or there was infidelity, The
only issue I got with what you said is that you said I would ask her why she out here doing that. No, don't give her no tips. Don't make it easier for her to do what she doing. She need to be stupid because she deserved to get caught. So as far as I'm concerned, and that's why I was like, I shouldn't have gave none of y'all none of this advice because y'all deserve to get caught.
Well, you deserved it.
Right. If you're dumb enough to go out and be in certain situations, you deserve to get caught. You really do. No, don't give her no tips. Let her just run into that wall. She deserves it. She deserves to run into that wall. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
As far as whether or not we would still be friends or whether or not we'd hang out, like if you had a serious problem with us like hanging out, like being friends and stuff like that, I don't know. I guess that would be something that we'd have to discuss.
If she says, I'm here, this is what I want to do, I think you just need to mind your business. And then when you tell me that, I'm like, you shouldn't be messing with her no more because she messy. What would be the situation under which you wouldn't listen?
I wouldn't be hanging with her, but I guess, do I cut the person off completely? Like, where if they're coming to me and they're trying to get good counsel, like they're trying to get good advice or they're trying to clean up the act or something like that, like, yeah, I would talk to them. I wouldn't be like, no, I can't talk to you.
Right. Oh, so you're saying you might not necessarily hang with them.
No,
but if they needed to come and have it, like they're like, yo, I really need somebody to talk to, you might actually have the conversation to see if you can help them. Okay, I see what you're saying. See, these are things that me and my wife got to work on. Now, we told y'all, I came from Blue Pill, so we came from a completely different dynamic. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not some dude who's just like, I have my house set up in such a way, my woman just do what I say. Get on your knees, woman, and scrub the floor. She break out the soap and she just starts scrubbing. I'm not one of them dudes. Nope. That ain't the house that we came from. I'm not gonna lie to y'all like some of these other people will lie to y'all, okay? Yes, I have the final say on matters. I give her a tremendous amount of autonomy because I think that she's smart enough to be able to handle that. And if I feel that something is serious enough for me to be like, nah, it can't. That has happened in more recent years. And she definitely just be like, okay, like, cool. There are some guys who just say no and they expect their woman to just be like, no. And that's why a lot of guys be like, well, you need to be a millionaire so that you can have this type of dynamic in your house because the women will respect the fact that you have money and you provide and all of this other stuff. And they'll give you respect because of the utility that you provide to their lives. Over here, the utility and everything that I provide to their lives is important, yes. But the reason that she submits is because God says so. Bible says so. That's it. The authority I have in the house is not dependent on my utility. I guess that would be the difference between conservative versus red pill, maybe?
No, maybe. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know.
I know a lot of guys ain't going like that. This is part of the reason why the red pill didn't let me in when I was applying. Yep. And I do believe that there are certain situations where it's going to be hard for you to pull that off depending on your personality type. How were you raised? I was raised in the tri-state area, bro. They liberal as hell up there. It's not a conservative environment. I wasn't raised to be conservative and all of that. Like, it's something that I'm coming into later on, and I'm going through a process of changing. Just being honest, I was just trying to see where her head was going to be at, y'all. I was just testing, if she's submissive when it's convenient or she's really submissive. That's what we was checking.
Really?
But yes, really. Yes, really. Yes, I was.
This ain't about him. I'm talking about her.
How you know that ain't no open relationship? No open marriage.
Who trying to break up their marriage? I'm telling you, you can't hang with it. I'm not saying I'm finna talk to the about what I seen Candace doing. I'm saying you can't. But get about association, Allen. It's no telling how many knew her in there and knew her to know my damn. She out here got her looking down bad. I don't know. I'm not.
Why you smiling? Cause they cheat.
I see what you're trying to do.
Nah, I don't see what I'm trying to do. I'm not easy to be influenced.
Listen.
Whatever they got going on, they don't got nothing to do with me.
I ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with them. I'm telling you, you ain't finna sit here and hang around a gal who cheats on her man publicly. Let's do it. It ain't what you do, it how you do it. Which you shouldn't be doing it, but it showed that she have little to no respect for her relationship. So what you look like, who's supposed to have the highmost respect for your marriage, hanging around a woman that's just out here just doing what she want, when she want, knowing she got somebody at home with them.
They got 25K likes. They're getting a lot of views on this. In their situation, specifically, as a couple who's on the internet talking about relationship-based issues, they might have a little bit of a higher bar of you got to watch who you are around because you have this persona that you're doing.
Comment your thoughts down below and let us know what you think. All right. And if you made it this far, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. You know you want to. It's free. Go ahead and smash it. All right. Give us a thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications. I said that backwards. Okay. Turn on your post notifications. Give us a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. All right. Because it tells YouTube that you appreciate what we're putting down.
What we're putting down.
Hey, everybody. Down in the description, there are 2 links.
One is to a GoFundMe, and the other one is to a video that explains what the GoFundMe is for. Long story short, we have a medical situation with our daughter that we have to pay for everything out of pocket, and we could really use you guys' help. Yes. If you have the time, we'd love for you to go check it out. If you have the money, the funds, we'd love for you guys to help. If not, maybe you could send a link to somebody else who can help. We thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Press the off button.